Welcome back to Cake Crafting Studio. This is Kim, your lovely crafter. And today I will be creating the Mama Elephant Cute Basket. So in front of you is the die, which you'll need two pieces of craft paper for this. You'll need to cut two pieces. You can use any type of paper. Today I will be using the Michaels 65-pound recollection paper, but heavier stock is also very good with this. Or I did a review regarding foam and fabric. I don't necessarily recommend fabric paper or using the fabric felt. Maybe I was just using a really thin material. I don't know. I got it at Michaels, but I didn't like it when I created it. You guys can check that out on my review. But you can also use foam, which I use the foam paper from actually the dollar store. I got it from the dollar store. And it came like this, foam sheet assorted. And I used it in the last video where I showed you my review. So here, let me get to this for my creating the Mama Elephant cute basket. Here, these are the 4 pieces you'll be using when you do the bow. There you go. So you see the 4 pieces, and this is for the strap. You have 2 pieces. You combine it together, and it creates a strap. So I'm going to move this out of the way, and this time I will be creating the Mama Elephant basket, but using score tape, and I will use this regarding the bow, using the bow, which I'm actually going to do the bow first. So creating the bow, let me see if I can show you this. Creating the bow, there's a little bit of a dimension, and I don't know if you can see this. There is a little bit of a dimension, which you know which side to use compared to the back. I don't know if you can tell or see, but there is a dimensional. Here, there's also even a little bit of an indent. I don't know if you can see that, but hopefully you can. So I'm gonna create the bow, and I am going to grab this one. I'm gonna grab this, and this was my idea on how to do this. I've seen a lot of people using just one single color. The reason why I chose 2 colors is because I didn't want to use one single color. I really wanted it to pop. This was my idea. You can choose to use anything you like. But this was my opinion, and it was what I wanted to use. You're just going to put that on top. It's going to go like this, and if you can tell, it's not going to be fully placed on, or it's not going to like cover everything. There's going to be a little bit of an indent, and that's okay, because this little thing goes on top of the next piece that we're gonna do, which this is the next piece. And the way this goes on is you're gonna put it on top right here. So I'm gonna glue this. Okay, I'm gonna glue this, and the way it goes on is right on top. And if you see, it kind of already looks like a 3-dimensional bow. And then your last piece will be your little knot. It looks like your little knot. And I'm just going to put some glue on it. I have glue on it. I'm going to grab the bow, and I'm going to put it on top. And there you go. And here is your bow. And it's supposed to be a 3-dimensional bow, which it does look very 3-dimensional, and I really like it. And like I said, I prefer to do double colors because you can actually see almost like if the ribbon was, reversible. So it's pretty cool. I like that. I'm actually going to bring over my light a little bit more, just to give it a little bit more light. Hopefully that helps. Okay, so I'm going to put away the Elmer's glue. I'm not going to need it anymore. my next step is to connect all the pieces, at least to connect this. This is my next step. And if you notice, you're gonna need 2 pieces. I already cut out the 2 pieces, and you're gonna need 2 brads. You can choose which colors. For me, I'm just choosing what looks nice or goes well with it. I'm gonna go with green because we are using green in our strap. So you go ahead and you're gonna go ahead and fold this, and I will bring this up a little bit more. You want to go ahead and make sure you take out all the little holes. Let me grab this fun little tool. It's from Tim Holtz, and it's like a little poker, pokes out all the little intricate holes in case. I got it recently, ever since, loved it, or have been loving it. And you're going to go ahead and put all the holes, make sure you can see through it. I'm going to zoom up so you can see that. Hopefully you can. And then you're going to go ahead and place the brad through like that. See that? And then you can go ahead and fold. You can fold it for now. At least it will hold for now. So if you see that, you already have half of a side. The next one that you want to do, actually, I probably should have done this first, was to glue these 2 pieces together, the straps. I should have done that first before. I'm going to show you up close. If you notice, you can see that this has little dotted lines, and then you have ridges on the second strap. The green strap has ridges, and the orange strap has dotted lines. And there are coordinating holes to go straight through. So you should know, like, this should completely match because the hole should go straight through. So what I'm going to do is grab the tape. The score tape that is very much new to me. And I found it. Yes. I'm going to place it down. I'm going to put that straight across and cut. Perfect. Straight across and cut. Let me see. Okay. Pull this out. There you go. And like I said, you're going to want to make sure it is lined up. Just like that. And it should be lined up all the way. You can already see my mistake. I didn't pay attention to where the lining is. There you go. So you're going to want to make sure you pay attention to your lining and it goes straight across, because the other hole has to be matched. You got to see through as well. Okay. So let me continue. You are going to grab this one. So you're opening it up. You're going to make sure that the green tab is in the inside. Place it in and lock it. Okay. Next step, what I recommend is put the tape inside here. This will end up being your bottom. Because what you're going to do is once you lock this up and you create your other side of the basket, you are going to place it directly inside, and that's how you create your basket. Okay, so that's why I recommend putting tape right here while you still have time and you're able to go ahead and make little, I'm just cutting pieces. And I'm going to put them closer to the edge. And it shouldn't matter if it goes longer or shorter, as long as it covers. And then you're gonna wanna okay. So then you're gonna wanna go ahead and do the other side. I'm just gonna grab my scissors and start cheating instead of ripping them. Cut them little by little. And then before I just take off those pieces, I'm gonna cut 2 more pieces to place them on the bottom. I'm gonna put one a little bit over here on the edge and put one in the center. Okay, because I want to make sure when I place the other side, it's gonna go straight through, or it's gonna hold. There we go. So now that that's ready, I'm going to grab the other side of the basket, place it into making sure that the hole can be seen. My next step is I'm going to grab this side and make sure you can see straight through like that. Where did it go? I'm going to place the brad inside and lock it. Now you will have almost like it's like a weight shape little thing going on. The next step, you will go ahead and place it inside and I recommend then once you place it inside, you're gonna lock it on one side, then lock it on the other like that. Lock it. And here's your basket. If you notice, this side's a little longer than the other side. You can just go ahead and cut it and trim it. I don't know why, but it always happens. You can trim it or you can leave it. It's up to you. Then you can grab your bow, and because this bow is paper, it's actually easily sets right between the there we go, at the pin. Well, kind of. I don't know why. It's acting up with me right now. But there it is. this is the basket you created. You can either leave it or you can take it off. You can change it. You can actually decorate it first. Maybe even place a window on this side. Use transparent paper to place it over and cover it. You can do all sorts of things, but I just wanted to show you how to create the basket using Mama Elephant's CuteBasket die cuts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon.